My mentor as a coach told me a story about a dog and how he uses this story to decide on the clients that he works with. And he said that there's a story about a dog lying on the ground, crying in pain. And the owner is asked by a passerby, like, why is your dog crying? And the owner replies, because it's lying on a nail. And the person passing by says to the owner, so why doesn't it move? And the owner replies, because it's not painful enough yet. So my coach, my mentor, tells this story to clients who want to work with him, because until it's painful enough, until where you are, what you do, who you surround yourself with, until it's painful enough, or you feel so restricted that you must take a different option or a different choice or grow beyond your behaviors or patterns of being, well, then you're going to not probably make the changes that you need to make to go beyond, to change those behaviors, because they're not painful enough. So you can use this in goal setting, because most of the time when we set goals, we're only forward looking, and we forget that actually that doesn't always drive our pain. You're typically more likely to move forwards by creating a little bit of discomfort. One of my clients sends me a selfie every day at 5 a.m. because that's the accountability that he needs. But if he doesn't do it, he sends £50 to a dog charity. So that's painful enough that he wants to, so that he builds in the accountability to do the thing that he wants to do more of. So, for example, if you want to change anything about your behavior or do anything different in your life, how might you involve a little bit more pain so that you're more likely to take action? It could be get a coach and pay money, because backing yourself is easy to do in theory, harder to do in practice when you see money transfer. That could be one. Two could be if you have a habit that you want to start or you want to change. It could be tell somebody about it or do it with somebody so that they will hold you accountable and you're not allowed back out. It could be surround yourself with the people that are more likely for that to be the standard, so your new way of being to be the standard. But those kind of public commitments, using some element of pain, will mean that you're more likely to change and more likely to grow towards what will alleviate that pain and grow beyond it. The other thing to say about this, though, is it's the same connection to growth. One of the books that I'm reading and have reread multiple times is The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer. And what he talks about is that we tell these stories of identity or beliefs about ourselves that contain who we are. So, I'm not a good public speaker, or I couldn't do that. That contains you. But there'll come a point where those containers and those stories are too limiting and containing to be useful, because you know that you're capable of growing beyond that. And if that's true, well then focus on the pain and the discomfort, but also the discomfort that it's going to cause for the people that you didn't impact with, you leaning into growing and going beyond those containers, because that's going to propel you forward and create energy to grow beyond it despite the initial tension and discomfort. That's going to make a massive difference. Those identity stories initially will hold you tight, but when you choose to grow beyond them because it's painful and restrictive, everything opens up to you, and it's profound what it will do for you in your leadership, in your development, in who you are and how you are with other people, and in the work that you bring, because you're able to play more and beyond who you thought that you were.